Hi everyone, hi Kelene and Steve. I will start by saying how extremely awkward it is to give a matron of honor speech via video conference. I had this whole bit in my previous speech about Kelene and Norm throwing a really great party and this salad being delicious and this lobster meal being amazing and Steve looking really handsome. But obviously you would all know that that was a load of lies because I'm not there to confirm any of this. Kelene, I am so sorry that I am not there in person today. We definitely did not plan these life events correctly. I will never forget meeting you for dinner that night. You came that night to ask me to be your matron of honor, and I came to you that night to tell you about Brian and I's second pregnancy. Surprise for both of us, and I think that we were both in denial for about 32 weeks that this day would come. Through tears and pushing off the inevitable, I've been trying to see all the good in this. Besides the obvious of you marrying the man of your dreams, yada, yada, yada. Steve, I will get to you. And Brian and I having our first baby girl. What I've come up with is that this is truly indicative of our friendship. Through life changes, both good and bad, you have always remained my constant. This is very us. To be in two different places, whether that be this one piece I have to get through, in two different locations, literally, or figuratively, different places in our lives, and to somehow always connect and get each other on the same level. I've gotten older. I definitely have not gotten more mature, either of you. But I do know that that is really hard to find. Because of this, our friendship and you, my constant, is something I'm so proud of and grateful for. We have been best friends for 15 years. We've lived together in Champaign, in Spain, a couple places in Chicago. We've made good decisions, some bad, mostly bad. But all in all, my life would be a lot less fun without you in it. Without you, I would really know nothing about fashion. I'd probably still be rocking denim on denim, wearing animal wedges, and French manicuring my nails. I still feel like that hasn't gone out yet, but I'll take your word for it. I definitely would have failed all of my Spanish classes in Spain. And before you, I never would have known what it truly had meant to spoon. Steve, as you know, she's one aggressive spooner. During our 15 years of friendship, we've had many memorable nights. Memorable nights and late night conversations about our lists. These lists would contain the qualities in a husband that we absolutely needed. I remember some of the nights we would actually write these qualities down. If I were smart, I would have kept them, but I didn't, because most of the qualities I don't remember because these conversations were had usually after 2 a.m. over a large burrito with extra guacamole. And those delicious, terrible fries. It sounds delicious. We get some later. Where was I? But a couple of the things that we wanted were, we wanted husbands that made us laugh, that were smart, that were good with kids, family-oriented, hardworking, laughed at our jokes, and most importantly, we always had to approve, or we decided that we had to approve of the other person's choice. Kelene, I think it is safe to say that Steve has fulfilled all these items on your list. Not only does he laugh at your jokes, he laughs harder and actually a lot louder than you, which is something I think all of us are shocked by, all of us are very surprised by. I never thought that was possible. Ironically enough, the guys we picked were ultimately the ones we never asked each other for approval on. So apparently, all we had to do is trust our gut and follow our hearts throughout our entire 20s What a crazy concept. This will definitely be the first lesson that Brian and I will teach our baby girl. Steve, if I were, however, asked for approval, I would have told Kelene that you literally are the answer to my prayers. You two are the perfect pair. I truly believe you were put on this earth for one another. You have a big heart. Let me just get through this piece. You make every day special for her. You make her laugh. You are loyal. And I couldn't have hoped for more for my best friend. This wouldn't be a matron of honor of speech without some unsolicited advice. No one ever asks for it, but I'm going to give it to you anyways. Steve, spend some quality time in the card aisle for future anniversaries. Carefully select a good message, then write, then start writing. And write and write and write, front, back, whatever you need to do. This is big, as you probably already know. Her hair products, they will always require you to check your bags at the airport. It's just something you're gonna have to accept. Black dresses, the little black dress, she'll come home with the same black dress multiple times and she'll tell you somehow they're different. They're definitely not. We all have your back on this. On a more serious note to both of you, continue to put each other first. Always laugh at each other's jokes and never grow up. One last part. Steve, thank you for making Kelene so happy. Kaylin and Norm, thank you for bringing such a beautiful person into my life. This isn't fair. I'm really pregnant. And Kelene, thank you for the honor of being your maid of honor. You are my best friend, my sister, my soulmate, and in your words, the cookie to my dough. I'm so sorry I could not share this date with you, but I've been with you throughout the whole day in spirit, and I definitely plan to celebrate the shit out of you and Steve getting married once this baby girl arrives. With that, sorry for all the crying. I want to raise your glass.
Wow.
This baby, I'll make her come. Raise your glass. This is tequila. I'm just kidding. It's not. To a night of celebrating the perfect pair and my ultimate constant. I love you. Have a great night. And bye, you guys. Mwah.